Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
A lot of people listen to all the mainstream successful entertainers that the mainstream media puts out to you. People listen to people like Jay-Z and Drake and get entertained, but I'm not entertained by any one of them. The question we would have to ask Drake, as he has said that he started from the bottom and now he's here, is has Drake ever known anything about being at the bottom of the totem pole all his life? Or has Drake always been an Iron King and he's just being made to us to look like one of us? Today they say Jay-Z is a billionaire, and that makes some dumb black folk happy. They have someone who represents them. But is Jay-Z really a billionaire, or is Jay-Z something else? The system is so corrupt that it hides the fact that all the mainstream symbols of success in entertainers painted to you are determined by family lineages. What does that mean? The people that you worship as entertainers are part of the system of governance. They are only there because of their family lineages, which are hid from you. For example, Jay-Z and 2 Chainz are siblings, but they are made to look like strangers. They tweak 2 Chainz' voice on records, give him long hair and eccentric behavior, and 2 Chainz keeps giving excuses on why he has not had a collabo with Jay-Z. Because it will be all too obvious when you see them both side by side that they are siblings, so you do not know they are related, and they give you false hopes of ever making it in the music industry if you have great talent, without letting you know it's a family thing. It's lineages that are painted out to you by the same system of governance, which corrupts your kids with the same music that you listen to from all these entertainers. If you do not belong in the family, no matter the talent you possess, nobody will hear from you, no matter the amount of talent that you got. If you do not belong to these family lineages, as we have shown you in an example of Jay-Z and 2 Chainz, who are siblings but they'll deny it, you'll never ever be successful in the music industry. Nobody's gonna hear from you. It's the same false hope the system provides in making you play the lottery. This corrupt, satanic, demonic system which worships the Trinity of gods, which is Juno, Jupiter, and Minerva, which is Satan. They provide false hope to you that the system actually works by making you play the lottery, when nobody from the general population ever wins the mega lottery besides actors cast to make you believe they do. That is how wicked and despicable the system of evil of governments, which you cheer for every day and go campaign for and believe in the whole fake democratic process, does to you.
Hello, Chicago! If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time, who still questions the power of our democracy, tonight is your answer.
The whole entire system of government and justice is a fraud to keep you having hope and trust in this system of wickedness against humanity. instead of having nothing to do with it. And the only way these bastards can stop you from knowing their wickedness to humanity, their wickedness to you, and stay in power is by socially programming you through fear and the money system, by making things harder by the day and pushing humanity to accept an artificial intelligence chip so they can stay at home and remote control you like a robot to be safe from you when the truth comes out. And so many dummies are keeping quiet and going to their deaths like sheep. But why? Because people love lies and hate truth. Children of the system, children of Satan themselves. But never will I die like sheep. Whenever I'm dying, I will not die like sheep, but like a lion devouring its enemies till it dies. This system of wickedness, lies and death, designed by Satan, does everything for you to believe in it, that the justice system works to pull the wool over your eyes from the atrocities of those in power, and none of them are your public officials, from the president to your senators, even though they know who really tells them what to do. The government provides justice to those it thinks will be necessary to make you believe the justice system works. It takes their own companies to court and files claims against them and pays peanuts to dummies and fools who believe in the justice system, all to make you believe that the justice system works instead of the truth that every depression and recession the world has gone through was instigated by your government to remove anybody who had become independent of their satanic system and to create more laws to put you in a chokehold. So who do you think caused the housing crisis and recession or depression of 2007 to 2008? Who do you think has been responsible from the get-go for every depression and financial crisis the world has been in? Is it all the so-called names that pull out and take to court and put in jail? No, it is your government. Everybody they put in jail are just scapegoats or people that are part of the system to make you believe in the system of government, which is satanic field. Your government, the worshippers of the Trinity, worshippers of Satan. The system corrupts the population with immorality and all sorts of social vices, because a generation with no morals will easily accept wickedness as a norm. And this is what is promoted through every media available. And so many people are sucking it all in. Why? Because there are two types of people in the world. One are the children of Satan, listening right now, and will not hit these words by the time this video is done. Which one are you? Who do you think is responsible for making the image of black people, of humanity, to be sex kittens and dogs, gangsters, criminals, sellers of drugs and violence, making them look like prostitutes? The government. Who do you think corrupts your kids in school, sells them gender confusion, homosexuality, sells them drugs in schools and on the street, has the ability to produce the drugs, controls immigration to smuggle the drugs, and also acts as the war on drugs and sells you solutions on drugs, it is your government, which worships Satan, the Trinity of gods they know as Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva, and have designed the whole world system to be Satanist by worshiping this system of gods of Satan. Every day you hear in the media about a corrupt politician, a clergy or chief executive abusing power, or being accused of corrupt finances. You should know by now that all clergy and pastors are government officials set up to make you believe that the church and state are separate, so you fall into a deception. You should know by now that Christianity is the synagogue of Satan, which was invented by your government. So all news of clergy or politicians or chief executives abusing power is setting up the dumb population, of which most are children of Satan, to get agitated and start a revolution so they can be implanted with a chip that seals them from ever coming back to truth and denying their father Satan. Remember this: all revolutions are instigated by your government. Whenever you hear there is a revolution, run from it. We are not calling you to start a revolution here. I have to say this again. We are not calling on you to start a revolution here. We are calling on you to know the truth for yourself. Know the truth for yourself. Know the truth for yourself. You have been warned. Run away from all revolutions. They are instigated and run by your government, every one of them, including Black Lives Matter. So whenever you hear there is a revolution, and they are calling on you to come forth, to go display placards, and go stand up on the government doorsteps and call for some action, I want you to understand this. It is instigated by your government. Have no part in it in any way, shape, or form. Stay out of all revolutions. The government has made you an enemy of yourself through preaching of false spirituality through the churches you go to or any sort of religion that you worship, by making you believe that your problems are either caused by you or your loved ones, that they are the ones, that your loved ones or the people you know, your friends or family, are the ones causing you not to progress in life, causing you not to progress and putting stumbling blocks in your way by their behavior or one thing or the other. But the truth is this: this wicked satanic system run by those in power who worship Satan has made every child, every parent, every person in the world to be the way they are. So you do not see that government is your enemy, the enemy of your soul. The whole entire system has made you to be an enemy to your own self. So you do not realize that government is really your enemy. They have preached everything under the sun. Believe in yourself. There is no place in any book of the Bible that says believe in yourself. Why does the government preach that through every media? Believe in yourself, so that when you fail, you will think that it was caused by you or someone else, instead of the truth that the government is the stumbling block to your success in life. It has corrupted every child, every parent, every animal, and every living thing in this world, because they are worshippers of Satan. They corrupt humanity, government. Government has corrupted every single person in the world. They are the stumbling blocks to your progress and your success. It is not your family, friends, or anybody you meet. Government is an enemy to you, an enemy to your soul. So I want you to understand that there are no coincidences in life. Things don't just happen. It is caused by people. It is caused by government. The coincidences are either orchestrated by people, Satan, or the Creator. Everything that is happening to you is orchestrated by these. You now have to identify who is the main orchestrator of most of the coincidences happening to you, and then will you know whose child you are and who you truly worship. The only reason we are in this world is to seek the Creator, the source of our existence. If you are confused about who the Creator of heaven and earth is, it means you're not looking with all your heart and all your mind to clear your confusion about the origins of life and understanding your world. It therefore means you are a child of Satan, because you've decided to stay in that confusion and assume you know when you really don't know. So, you have to seek and know the Creator of heaven and earth with all your heart and all your soul. You can't do it haphazardly. You can't bring up excuses and say, I don't got this, I don't got that, I don't got the other thing. You have to search out the meaning of life. Otherwise, those volcanic eruptions that you see, which your government has lied to you and socially programmed you not to see, that this is what the Bible talks about when it says the lake of fire and hell is rising up, is the reason for all the earthquakes around the world. And it's happening mostly around the area the government calls the Second Pacific Ring. It is the lake of fire being prepared for Satan, his angels, and everybody who's fearful and an unbeliever. If you're afraid, you don't really believe in the Creator. You are a child of Satan. And that Second Pacific Ring, which will be prepared and sink into a lake of fire, so that when Satan and his angels come down from heaven in the false alien invasion your government is socially programming you, they will fall right into it, because the Creator of heaven and earth is preparing it for them. the end, you can't deny family. You can't deny lineage. You can't deny genetics. And this is why Satan, through the government, has hidden the real children of Israel from the knowledge of the world and created false identities for them, because the children of Israel, the remnant, is proof that the creator of heaven and earth made this world and all things. All this is so you pick a side, which is going to hell and the lake of fire with Satan, and the government has convinced you that the volcanic eruptions, the earthquakes and magma flow that you see is not the lake of fire, which the book of Matthew says in chapter 25, verse 41. Here is what the Bible says about the deception that is happening, so you know who you really are, whether you are a child of Satan or a child of the Creator. It says in 2 Thessalonians in chapter 2 from verse 7 to 9, and we're going to read it from a Bible that you have never heard before, but this is the actual meaning of those words in the verse and chapter of Thessalonians which we just mentioned. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity is working already, until the truth of the gospel which has prevented it for so long gets corrupted and taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked man be revealed, who will be the false Savior, President or King of the whole world, whom the Creator of heaven and earth shall consume by his presence when he comes back." The presence of the Creator shall destroy that fake Savior of the world, whose coming is by the effectual working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and in all deceits of unrighteousness among those that are destined to perish, because they refuse the love of the truth, so they would have been saved. So why is this deception happening? So the deception comes into the world. So if you get caught up in this deception, it means you are destined to perish. It means you have set yourself to perish in the lake of fire, and you are a child of Satan if you get caught up in this deception. Let's keep on reading. It says in verse 11, continuing in 2 Thessalonians chapter number 2, it says, "And therefore the Creator of heaven and earth allowed those who are destined to perish, allowed those who are fearful." They think they are believers, but they are fearful. And once you're fearful, you are not a believer in the Creator. This is the one thing that you have to understand. If you are fearful of the truth, fearful of speaking, fearful of hearing, fearful of letting others know what you believe if they ask you, not going around preaching to anybody, but if they ask you what you believe, you are afraid of telling them. And it says, "And therefore the Creator of heaven and earth allowed those who are destined to perish, allowed liars, allowed deceivers, allowed the fearful, allowed those who do not seek Him with your whole heart, mind, and soul, who do it haphazardly, allowed those who have a mixed views of the Creator, allowed those who are confused about who the Creator is, allow those who are killers and abusers of humanity, allow those who do not love truth, allowed all of them to be taken by a strong delusion set up by Satan so that they should believe lies, so that they might be destroyed because they believed not the truth, but had pleasure in wickedness and unrighteousness. This is the state of the world because you refuse to seek the Creator with all your heart, soul, and mind. You think you are here to enjoy life. You think you are here for a 9-to-5 job. You think your money is going to save you. You think you have to work to survive. But you are not seeking the Creator with all your heart. This is the reason why you are suffering and believing in this deception and waking up to lies. So what does this mean then? It means in all totality, if you have been caught up in this worldwide deception, you are indeed a child of Satan and not a child of the Creator. So this is the reason why the government has manufactured false identities for the children of Israel and has hidden them for over 2 millennia. The children of Israel still exists. They are still here, and they are the proof that the Bible, which the government translated so that they could preach a false religion to you in Christianity, the children of Israel indeed prove that the Creator of heaven and earth made this world.